Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Thief 2 Shadows of the Metal Age, Blind. I'm still here in the brothel, looking for Truard, and I have the entirety of the second floor to explore, so that should probably take a while. I also have around 700 more loot to gather before I reach the loot requirements, so that again is actually quite a lot. Okay, a balcony overlooking the back door area. Okay, there's a guard here. This is a weird place. Do they have like rooms for roleplay? Someone wants to be spanked by a hammerite? to be honest, I can see that, you know? I can see that being a thing. The Master Builder's Book of Perverted Tenants. Tenant 32. If thou hast been naughty, then thou shalt be spanked by the mistress of the builder. She will punish thee with the tools of the builder, and thou shalt not like it. Okay, this is kind of funny. Shouldn't have done that, though. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, I guess this is like a room for props. There's a guard patrolling around this area, but I don't really remember his patrol route. Or I guess remember is not even the right word. I don't really know it. Like eventually I'm pretty sure he comes back down this corridor, and that would be the perfect time to take him down.
Tired of this place.
I think he's coming.
He's always looking at me like I'm funny. I'm not funny.
I can hear him.
Great. Tastes fine to me. Runs. Now I'm seeing things.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, it's brown.
Oh, guess it wasn't anything.
Oh, it's brown.
I need to get some more
Oh,
sleep.
it's blue. Got it.
Okay, I can rest here.
Hey, tell me you just noticed that.
This is another balcony. It overlooks the front this time.
Wash the dishes. Sweep the floor. Don't forget to put the broom back. Okay, I've had it. Cut your broom right here, lady. Can't take
This guy is a furry. They have like nature-themed room here, and he has like an animal costume. Oh, and birds chirping on the gramophone. Okay, whatever floats your boat, man. To be honest, you know, that's not hurting anyone, so none of my business, really.
See you next week, then. I'll bring some extra jewelry. We've just received a shipment from the south. So pretty. Like you. How about one last kiss?
That'll have to wait till next week. See you then, darling.
And that is going to be one hell of a situation to wake up to. For that guy.
Nothing ever happens. Well, too much ale tonight.
Found this letter in the hallway today. Looked important, so I picked it up. It turned out to be from a mysterious Mr. Druard that the Madame has been so eager to impress lately, except his name is not Druard, and he's not just a wealthy customer. I couldn't understand all the letter said. It was mostly politics, but the guy that Mr. Druard, or whatever his name is, he wrote that he was using a clever guise. Was going to send the letter. Must be one of the lords, Lord K. Now who could that be? That must mean that Mr. Druard is a very powerful man. I wish I knew more about politics, this is all so exciting. I heard Mr. Druard tell the Madame something really gross tonight. I was listening at the door, pretending to have dropped my necklace. He hangs people, or has someone do it for him. Who is he? I think I know who Mr. Druard is. I was about to ask the Madame today, I just couldn't. What if she puts me back on the street for being so nosy, or gets him to do something terrible to me? No, it's best if I don't tell her. Now, Druard's clever disguise is to change his name from Gorman Druard to Norman Druard. So, you know, that gives you somewhat of an idea of what kind of a caliber of a person he is. There's another guard over here.
Tastes fine to me.
Strange. Something. You're not smart.
Okay, this requires a key, which I don't have, So would that be Truart's room? Like, supposedly it's somewhere on the back, whereas this... Where would it be? Over here? Oh, it's probably maybe this. I'll explore the rest of the level first, and then I'll come back and think about how to get behind those doors.
Must be seeing things now. Oh, must not have been anything. Hey!
Okay, so they have like BDSM dungeons here as well. Wow. Wow. Someone got murdered with a rolling pin here, which, to be honest, requires quite a commitment to violence.
It seems there's something for every taste here.
Okay, so they have like torture racks as well. Oh, and a valuable fire poker. Okay, I won't question that too hard.
Hey, did you see that? You're a thief!
Okay, this seems to go downstairs, but I don't think it goes to any part of the level. Like, I don't think it goes to the back. Where is that?
What's that? No.
Ah, okay, I know where that is. That's where the boiler room is? Like, okay, it's not a boiler room per se, but that's where the electrical switch is that almost killed me last time. But I don't think I was down here. Is that the gambling room by any chance? Probably not. Because the smelly key is to the gambling room. Oh, okay, it actually is the gambling room. So maybe it's specifically the key to the safe. Davey, where the hell has the casino safe key got to? We really need to bank the current takings before those damned holier-than-thou mechanists raid the place again. I can't afford to lose more money. Converting this dump to run on electricity is already costing me more than I want to mention. Find it. Yeah, as it happens, I have it. Okay, so that fulfills the loot requirement. Okay, this is the other staircase. There's still this. Which... There's this locked door here. Okay, this is just an empty space. This covers the space between those railings, so it's not actually a room. It's an elevated first floor. Well, like with a tall roof. So I guess this is the passage here, and that's literally where I need to go, but I don't have the key, so let me get to the balcony that's sort of adjacent, and see if I can maybe jump across. Okay, that doesn't really work. Is there anything that looks like I could climb it here? Not really, no. Because I literally do need to get back there because that's where Truard is. So I guess I have to just look for the key.
Oh,
Like, where could it be? Logically, I would say wherever the madam like has her room. Oh, office key. Okay, so I guess she literally had it on her. Okay. Although, is it even it? Like, that doesn't strike me as an office. It's a whole sort of back area, so I'm not entirely sure, but I will check, obviously. Have I been here? Yes. This is the side entrance. Okay, the office. I'm sorry, but for security reasons, I need to knock you out before I break in here. Hall key. Okay, that must be it.
Is anyone there? Hello? Oh, God, I gotta get some new boots. These boots are killing me. Oh.
Torches are such silly things. They keep going out.
What the
Either my boots are shrinking or my feet are growing.
Now, if you take a look at this guy, he has a different model, and that's a Thief 2 City Guard model. So that tells you Truard has his own men guarding him, which is a bit stupid actually, because you'd think that would increase the risk that they blackmail him with him going to such a place. But, you know. Maybe he thinks he has them so thoroughly in his pocket that they wouldn't ever dream of that. The fat merchant, Eldrin, forgot a nice gold bracelet tonight. What a shame. Sally, my girl, you're on the up and up. I tried the trick I learned from the downrider downwind the other night in the pits. Pickpocketing isn't so hard after all. And what a difference will 50 gold pieces make? Richard won't even notice. I hid the money with the rest of the stash near the wardrobe. It's safe there. Near the wardrobe, you say? Okay, so right here then. That was actually quite a lot of coin. Quite a lot of coin indeed. But there's supposedly another room at the beginning of the corridor? Indeed. Drawer tonight. Remember to have the girls tidy the place. We really have to make a good impression this time. He seemed pleased when he left last week. I'd prefer him to stay that way. Talk to Sally about her newer customer. He complained twice now about missing valuables. She will have to go if this continues. From what Druard has told me, one of his associates should be able to take her off my hands, but I'd rather not have to come to that. She's a good girl, and she'll make the customers come back for more. Stella behaved oddly last night when Druard was here. She kept sending me strange looks. It was as if she wanted to tell me something, but when I pressed her afterwards, she wouldn't admit it. Does she know? That would be unfortunate. I hope for her own sake she can keep her pretty nose out of this. Last night Sally told me that one of her customers, the young Rothschild, has revealed to her that our good sheriff is planning to hang the two Hammerites who were found guilty of trying to bribe a watch officer. How he came by that information I don't know, but I suppose money gets you far. Mr. Rothschild is clearly concerned about our discretion. If only he knew how the sheriff spends his nights. I don't like this. What if Druard decides that he doesn't need my services anymore? What will happen to me then? I don't think it's unlikely that he might have to set an example in order to impress some of his political associates. If only I hadn't gotten into this mess. Maybe I should move first, try to blackmail him? No, that would be too dangerous, I cannot risk it. I'll have to trust him when he says he needs me, and that he would never dream of hurting me. It would be much easier if I didn't know all of this. Stella knows, I'm sure. I'll have to talk to her. Where do they find these tough boys? Yesterday, the new one, Braddock, welcomed Lord Kerin by addressing him by name. Good evening, Lord Kerin. I hope you have a good time. What? Is that an onomatopoeia for, like, sound of amazement? That Kara sure is hot, ain't she? Wish it was me. Needless to say, Lord Kerin was not amused. When I returned from the ladies' room last night, I found Druard searching my room. I'm sure he was looking for my journal. Maybe I should create a fake one and let him find it, just to make him feel safe. This is not good. Maybe I should risk taking a look at the journal he keeps with him, just to see if he has become suspicious. Or I could have Stella do it. Okay, literally the last thing I have to do is to get into Druard's room. And, well, I guess not the last thing, because there's still the side passage here. Okay, now it's the last thing. Where's the journal?
Did you notice something funny?
I'm not supposed to alert him.
There's always so much work to do. Wish I could do something else.
Is it somewhere by the bath? If so, that would be much more difficult because...
Aha. Truett's diary.
What? Ah, right here. Okay, thank you for the prompt actually, because I wouldn't have noticed it on my own. Dealings with the free traders this month. Revved, 4 adult males, 3 adult females, 2 children, credit, 1,800 gold. 1 adult male, 6 adult females, 4 children, 1,650 gold. 7 adult males, 1 adult female, 3 children, 2,250 gold. The Sunnyport Free Traders gave me a test subject today, some local merchant named Kedar, who was cutting in on their profits. They had been holding him for a while and heard I was looking for vagrants and street scam. He's malnourished and half dead, but that won't matter once Karas performs his miraculous transformation. Now what? Karas has returned this merchant to me in the form of one of those ghastly servants. I told him to keep away from me, but he insists that I keep one at my home for a short period. I don't like this at all. I've had all I can stand. It's bad enough that I'm on pins and needles trying to keep my reputation clean. Now I have this blasted servant following me around. It keeps moaning something that sounds like sire. I must admit it's amusing, but it unnerves me at the same time. I've made up my mind. Tomorrow I shall pack it off to the Grand Hotel. That's one less employee will have to pay, and the manager, Mr. Finkel, can deal with its incessant moaning. It's been quite a while since I've written here. How pleasant life has become since I began working with Father Karas and his mechanists. The streets are free of filthy beggars for the first time anyone can remember, and everyone lauds me as the savior of the city. Only it has kept me so busy, I have been unable to record my thoughts. I must begin to make this my priority. By the time I become Baron, these pages will be needed for the publishing of my memoirs. I went to the bear pits with Lorin yesterday, undercover of course. The place really isn't what it used to be. Won 520 gold pieces on Corwin's Rager. Not much rage about it though, but seeing the condition of the other beasts, I couldn't lose. My men caught an adulterer near Scholzgate this morning. There was an angry mob looking for him, and my men handled the situation by handing the man over to his pursuers. I think we've seen the last of him. Exemplary work by the young Staley. Remember to question Volari about that girl Stella. I suspect she might be onto me. If she is, I think Karas might just receive another specimen to transform. She's pretty though. If it turns out she doesn't know the whole truth, maybe Finkel can use a new maid at the Grand. My mom used to say, I have a heart of gold. Hanging at noon in Cobbler Square, party afterward in Lord Cauldron's. Should be fun. Maybe I should invite Volari. It would be good for her to get out for a bit. As long as she is not seen with me, it should be fine.
She knows that I can't be here all night. What? I thought I saw... Nah, couldn't be.
Okay, so my brother was transformed into a servant, which unfortunately, having played Thief 2, I know that's most likely not reversible, and is going to be pretty heart-wrenching for Zaya, because obviously at face value she has just read that he is alive, but she will probably discover he would be better off dead, and might as well, when she realizes it, maybe my objective will be to actually mercy kill him. Because this game, this mod, very strongly assumes that you have played the original Thief 2. It's full of references, and the plot would still make sense if you didn't, but you would lose on... Because, for example, if you don't know what the servants are, you kind of miss context, but, maybe the next mission will actually sort of reveal that even within the scope of this game. Okay, I'm done, actually. I'm done. It's kind of stupid, though, to get out through the front gate. So I'll get out the way I got in, which is by the shop. Wow, I missed quite a lot of loot, and apparently 3 out of 4 secrets. Oh, and also killed someone? I don't know how it works. I would reload and try to save them if it was more readily apparent in the moment, but I'm not going to redo the entire mission just because of that. So, that sucks, but... it is what it is. Cost of doing business.
Malak. My cousin has become a mechanist servant. He is some kind of slave now?
I am afraid he has become far worse than a mere slave, Zaya. Come. I will show you. This is the fate of all who would resist Truett. He is an evil man, Zaya. I cannot stop him. But you are destined to rid the city of this abomination. I have foreseen it.
I must save Kedar, now that I know where he is. I can bring him here and we can remove the servant mask.
Yes, bring Kedar here. The mask means death for most, but with your skill, there may yet be a way to save him.
If there's even a chance, I have to try.
Then you must seek your revenge on Truett. He must pay for this evil.
Let's help Kedar first. We can deal with Truett later. Turns out that the book of maps I stole from the museum will come in handy after all. It had an old blueprint of the Grand Hotel where Kedar is being kept. Apparently the building is very old, but well maintained and considered a historical landmark of sorts. These days, it's owned by several of the city's richest citizens, including the illustrious Sheriff Truett. From what I hear, he's probably the least dangerous of all the investors. Mainly crime lords and higher-ups on the Mechanists' VIP list. Now that he's in a position of power, Truett's playing with the big boys. I'll have to get inside and see if there are records for the servants in the hotel. The hotel seems to use a lot of them, and they all look the same. My only hope of locating Kedar is to find a record of when each servant was brought to the property, or interrogating someone who knows. The lobby is protected by 2 cameras, but it shouldn't be hard to find the disarm code lying around somewhere. After all, it's a hotel, not a bank. Once I find Kedar, I'll probably have to incapacitate him briefly until I can get him out. I anticipate that being the biggest problem, seeing how heavy he's probably going to be. Moloch has given me another piece of elemental crystal, so anyone who gets in my way will find themselves on the wrong end of an arrow. I've come so far. Kedar, you will be free soon.
I must say, that was a pretty kick-ass cutscene with the servant transformation. I wasn't expecting, because most of the cutscenes are like hand-drawn and static, but this one was a full animation. It was pretty cool. Rather unnerving, rather effective in portraying, how horrible of a fate it is to be transformed into a servant. So that was pretty cool. The Grand Hotel, the perimeter of the hotel is patrolled regularly. Your first goal is to find a way past the guards and break in. Kedar is being held inside, but you're not sure where. Find out. You have to get Kedar out alive. If what Malak tells you is true, he may not be able to leave of his own accord. Find a way to incapacitate him and carry him out with you. If it weren't for the type of filthy rich city scum who stay in places like these, there would be no need for turning innocents into mindless servants. While at the hotel, make sure you rob the rich scum of at least 1,500 in loot. Okay, I have quite an arsenal for this mission. I have a vine arrow, although maybe I'll buy another one, just in case. Wait, can I? Fire arrow, moss arrow. I can't. Okay, so that doesn't really matter then. Wow, that's surely a lot of maps. Is that the switch for the gate? No, it's the switch for the light. That's pretty useful in itself, actually.
Looks like something new. Now you're all mine.
Okay.
That wasn't mine. Oh.
That went about as well as I thought it would.
Oh, that didn't even hurt. Now why would you go and do that? Oh, that wasn't very nice.
Okay, maybe I can find more
There you
guards
go.
because it seems a waste to
Oh.
use 2 flash bombs at the very start to just knock out 2 guards.
Hello? Intruder!
What?
I need some help.
Okay, I guess I was hit with a bomb or something. I will walk the perimeter around first before stepping inside.
Thought I saw something over there.
Oh, great.
Oh, there you are.
That didn't work. I'm not sure what specifically about where I am currently that makes it.
Over there. There you are. Gotcha.
Okay, I have to.
Take that. Oh. Oh. Now why would you go and do that? Oh. Oh. That didn't even hurt.
I have to wait until he moves further away. Actually, let's read the note from Malek. I have bestowed upon you the final piece of the crystal in my possession. For now, being too old and having no use for it, I believe it shall be wielded with great power in your hands. This shard will take the noxious gas of the natural land and turn it into volatile fumes of the moor's underbelly. Harmless by itself, the air contained within the arrow crystal will ignite near open flame, raining down the fire of the woodsy lord upon all within its wake. Okay, so it's like an explosive gas arrow, which in a way is actually less useful to me than regular gas arrows, because obviously I don't particularly want to kill anyone.
Strange.
I need new eyes or something. Just my mind playing tricks on me again. Nothing to be royal about, I guess. My eyes are tired.
Okay, a key. Will it notice me or turn?
I have noticed something. An error fails to understand creation. I have not determined no danger. Error not clear.
Oh no! I didn't want to save. I wasted that arrow. Yes, I did this one. Oh well. That's what you get for being a lousy shot.
An error fails to understand.
I guess it doesn't link with the other garden. That's a bit annoying, but I
This is boring. Gotta stop jumping at everything. I'm...
Hello, wait. I don't quite understand this map. I guess I came from here, and this was just the stretch to the gardens, and now I'm going this way to over here.
What's that noise?
Entrance key. Wait, he had a pistol? That's interesting. Because, you know, small in the vanilla games, like handguns and like miniaturized applications of gunpowder don't really show up. Like, they have bombs and they have cannons, but they don't have like muskets or you know, or pistols. But apparently they do here. Okay, might as well enter from here. I imagine the key will fit any of the doors. But I will test that next time, because this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.